Hey guys, it's me. I just turned 60, and what I did for my 60th birthday was order me a Cadillac of a hand quilting frame. I have a nice small one, but I wanted something that would have my whole quilt rolled up and most importantly, make me not have to baste ever again. I got it from Millers Quilting Frames in Germany. The whole process was easy, and Angelo Miller, hi Angelo. I feel like I know you already. He was very helpful, answered all my questions, and it got here really quickly. So this is the unboxing. All I've done is open up the 2 boxes that came, and Austin will insert a picture of how they came in. Everything made it just fine, and I've taken the poles out of the second box, and here we go. We're gonna put it together. See how you like it. Directions. Now, I don't know how long this video is going to be or how messed up it's going to be, but you get to go through it with me. Let's lay everything out first. How about that? Now, these are the legs. This is the oak version. I was wanting the hard maple, but that would have taken longer because they didn't have any in stock, so I went ahead and got this one. I was anxious. Look at that furniture quality. That's beautiful. I am really gonna enjoy this. Alright. Move all this. And I believe this will accommodate up to 110 inches or 118 inches, I think. Quilt. Nice. And it tilts and very flexible in adjustments. All the knobs. This is part of the tilt mechanism. These are the clips. The clips are even included for the sides, to tension the sides. Alright. See what's in here. Okay. I don't know what they're called. I know what it is, but I don't know what it's called yet. It's packed very well. Alright. That's it. Let's see what we got going. I watched Esther Miller's video. It's kind of old video on how to put it together. So I kind of know what I'm doing, but not really. All right, so the first thing that Esther does in her video is take these. You have these slits here. There's only one way that these can go. These on here, like this. Okay. Very sturdy. Okay. And then she takes these, which will attach to here and be able to tilt on both sides. You get 2 Allen wrenches, one small one, one large one. You take the large one and this little piece here, and the hook faces away from the center. And when you turn it, this little thing pops out and secures it in there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, and it clicks. And it's in there tight. Okay, when you feel like it's tight, and you go like a quarter turn, and it really locks that in tight. And looks like you get, all right, now you need 2 of these knobs and 2 of these washers. And this thingamajiggy that you just put together, and this is going to hold your batting, I think, at the end down there. And then I guess you figure out how high you want this. And I'm just going to put it in the middle, and it's easy to adjust, so go from there. And that's a big adjustment there. There are 6 of these long ones. Those are C1s. And there are 4 of these little short ones. You're going to use the 4 short ones, one here, 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 and here. Make sure you get the right ones. And the right washers. You're going to use the big washers. This one goes. It's to tighten to keep your tension. When you get it where you want, you just tighten it up and then it won't move anymore. So we're gonna leave it loose here right now. This is probably gonna be too low for me, but we'll see. It's easy to adjust if it's not right. Got my washer. Okay, next you're gonna set up how long you want your rails. These are the combinations for each length you want. I want the 120 inch because I got a king size quilt that I'm gonna put on there. And each one of the rails is labeled with these little numbers on them. Okay, each one is labeled and you're gonna follow the assembly instructions. You won't use all the rails. So we're going to do the 120 and we set them up just like this. Okay, and we have rails that are left over. You screw them together and tighten them up with the little Allen wrench. They line up perfectly. Esther's video shows her just doing this length. You can go hook more together to make it bigger, but she has a long one and a short one, and screw these together, and these align, and you have a little screw here and the small Allen wrench. And you tighten those up. Okay, so once you get these rails together, it's a little bit we had to put our heads together to decide how these rails go together. We weren't even looking at the chart. I was looking at the video, and we should have been looking at the chart to get these together. So we finally got them together. This is rails 1 and 2. This is 3, and I got the optional 4 rail for the batting. It's under here in that hook that we assembled. All right, so that's it. It's together. So, but we got, this is not it. We need to put them things on top. Okay, so next, you can just edit that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So this goes on top here. Okay, and we these in. I do think that these rails could be simplified instead of Angelo, if you're listening, just name them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that would be easier because we kind of really got confused there. Okay. When I get ready to put a quilt on, I can't wait. I don't know if I'm going to leave this here in the living room for now or move it into my sewing room later, but that's it. It's together. When you get the quilt on, then these little knobbies here are for your clips to grab onto the end of your the side of your quilt to pull it tight, and there's rubber bands that go on the clips. Let me show you those. These little clips, and you put the little rubber bands through here. I'll show you that when I load it. All right, so it's together. The longest part that it took us was figuring out these rails because they were numbered oddly to me, and we did not look at the chart in the directions. We were looking at the video and the booklet. But if you follow that chart that I showed earlier, it's easier. Angelo, thank you. I think I'm gonna love it. All right, so I think I know what I'm supposed to be doing, putting this on here, but we're gonna see if I'm right. I've marked the middle of my quilt with safety pins somewhere in here. I promise I have, it's somewhere in there. This quilt is already half done, so it's basted already, so I won't need the third rail. I have marked on here with some little labels. This rail back here is for the top. This is for the backing. And this is for, excuse me, this one under here is for the batting. And this is for all three layers together, the top, the batting, and the backing. As you finish it, you roll it up on this rail. So I won't need the rail for the backing or the batting. So I'm just gonna use this rail for the top and this rail on the front. So I'm gonna take this one out and I'll just leave the batting one on there because it's not in the way. All right, so I have marked the middle of this rail right here, and the front right here, and the middle of my quilt somewhere right here on the safety pin. So it's a little hard to, a little more hard to handle, a little harder to handle with all three of the layers together already, but I'm gonna use pins. Esther used pins to get it going, and then she sewed the leaders to the quilt. And I think I'm just gonna leave pins in there. And you have to roll it under like this from the back, and then take the pole out and flip it around where it'll then go over. So that's what we're gonna attempt to do. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not, but we shall see. It's different because all three of the layers are together in the back and the front, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, I decided to not do it the way I was supposed to. Here. Note to self, open up these pins or use the corsage pins I bought for this purpose. When I do this before the thing is basted, it will not be like this. So this is not the way to actually do this. I'm improvising. Because like I said, I've already half done this quilt, but I can't wait till I finish it before I try this quilt frame out. So I'm improvising. And I'm just lining up the edge of my backing with the edge of the canvas here. Center in. All right, so roll and smooth as you go. Loosen these up. probably could have got away with smaller, I mean not smaller, but shorter rails. Because this isn't quite a king size, but pretty good sized. I've already got it quilted to here, like halfway, or a little less than halfway, maybe. I'm sure that weight on it. No, it's not too bad. I was thinking the weight of it would be hard to roll, but it's not really. It looks pretty straight down here, kinda, if I pinned it correctly. I'm sure this will be easier with two people too. Come down here and just the top would be kind of lightweight, so it wouldn't be hard to do. Lord, I'm tightening it up. No wonder it was harder. Ah! I've got a scooter down there holding the quilt off the ground to kind of take some weight off of it. Don't think I would need that for just the top. Okay. Tighten this back up so it doesn't fall. And unravel on me. Angelo, I apologize if this ain't right, but I'm gonna get it done. Okay. Gonna line up the backing with this one. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see if I'm thinking right. I really should start from the middle. Let's get over here. Just quiet. It's already rolling right. Loosen these up again so I can roll to where I stopped quilting. I haven't done the borders yet, but I'll go back to those. See how it goes. Ooh, that's nice. Nice. What was I? This one down here. Right. Kind of there is where I need to be. I don't like it drum tight. That's good. All right, now let me get my clamps. All right. You can see the clamps in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the clamps.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, for the clamps, pick one of these holes, put your rubber band through, like that, so it stays on. And you wrap it around here, you pull it over to here, and it grips and keeps us taut this way. Genius. And there's 3 for each side. Probably not meant to be this far away. The frame is, I think, put together longer than what I need for this size quilt, so I don't know if they're gonna pop off or not. We'll see. Pretty strong. Just hold it back in. All right, and I like to quilt on a tilt. About like that. Et voila. Ready, let's get my shape. Woo! This is perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Angelo. Bye-bye. All right, then pan over to here. See if you can get this in. You might have to.
Blooper.
I'm getting irritated. We're gonna have to go eat.